What up, Derek Wilson? What's shaking and baking, buddy? It's all centered. I should have seen this shit on the back. How's life treating you, buddy? Big old dent. Look at that. Look. Big old pow right there in between them. He said, just got my house chores done. What's up, dude? Look, I'm gonna point out something to you, Russ. Look, you see this penny sleeve, right? So you marked it as a little scratch right here. You said, and I'm sitting there looking at the scratch, going, that's doable. But then I look down here and I'm going, well, shit. What about these big old dimples right here? He's sick grabbing my popcorn. Yeah, I'm looking at the scratches, going, yeah, the scratches, okay, cool. It's like, he said gonna have a brew hangout, dude. I have been working like a dog, man. It's been a good thing though. All centered. When you had to go no farther. You're heavy over here. You're very light over there. Go no farther. PSA 8s are here. The home of Bruce Breaks, the home of PSA 8s. Dimple, booger, scratch. What the hell is that? It's a booger and a scratch all at the same time. Big old, big old dimple right there. Look at that. He's don't have brew eyes. No, I mean you're getting better though. This is what I'll tell you. You're pinpointing some of the issues though, which is good because some of the issues can be wiped out or whatever. Shoes got to get out of the hospital first. Yeah, Shoes got to get out of the hospital first. Bottom eggs don't look too bad. And right there, you see it? There's another one right here. Well, there's one right there. I mean, it's plain as day. The other one's right here. So your two pows. Yeah, well. See, that's what me and him's been talking about. He thought he would. He thinks he'll be home in the next month. That doesn't mean that he'll be back to normal. Back to running around acting a fool, but it does at least mean that he'll be home. That way, because he's up moving around right now, which is good. So he's got to get everything else under control. Get used to doing some things on his own, that type of stuff. So the only thing that I'm doing as of right now is I'm planning on maybe the national, but I don't even know if I'll set up. Is that the sapphire? That's not an actual crease line in it. So some just off. Yeah, he's see how much heavier that is right there, Russ, from that to the corner, from that line over. I mean, if you had to guess, so this is what I would do. First off, you need to get you a millimeter ruler to kind of judge it. So, like right there, you're heavy, and then you're super light on that side compared to the other one. So that's the way I used to do. That's how I learned how to do the centering. I take a real good pen, something that's got a marker. It's got one of the real good tips on it, and I would mark on the card saver where the centering was, and then I would mark where the other centering was, If it was within certain diameters, I'd send it. If it wasn't, you know, I would kick it out. Scratches are good, dimples are bad. Another family vacation, same week of the National. Just like, I got you. Yeah, I'm still trying. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. This is the one that I was gonna talk to you about right here, though, Russ. Look, those scratches right there. Not only the scratch is bad, but there's a, where's it at? All right, let me look because it was right there on one of the scratches earlier. I changed my hand angle and my camera angle. So you got scratches in the body. You got deep, deep. Man, that right there, there's nothing you can do with that. Not a thing. You got dimples up here, but then the back. So one of these corners wasn't any count. I'm going to say it's this corner. Yep, bottom right corner. The bottom right corner doesn't look good. You should be able to see it right there, how it kind of rolls. And then the back, your centering's decent from there. It's terrible over there. But look at your edge. You see what I'm talking about right here? That card's got a big, right there. You should be able to see it right there. See the edge curl down on the back side of the card? That's what I was saying. This card right here to me is trash. It's got too many issues with the card itself. I don't even. And then you got front centering. I don't know. I don't even think it eights. To be 100% honest. Whoever told him that was a PSA 8, I think was just trying to make him feel good. And then the Parsons got a scratch right there. You should be able to see it run down the card. But it's no, I mean, all I had to do was turn it like this right here, and I could see it from my, there we go. I'm trying to highlight it for you. I mean, it runs from, hell, his pants all the way to right there. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like I said, I'm thinking that I may go, but I don't know if I'll set up. Centering on this, I mean, we don't even have to talk about that, do we? There's a 1/2 inch here. There's an 1/8 of an inch there. Front looks good. Other than the centering being, yeah, here you go. That's all I have to say right there. It's like you got your fat finger over here, and you got your itty bitty finger over here. Yeah. And then your bottom right corner on the back is curled. So I think that was all of those. J-Rod. The Hertz is a bummer. That's what I'm saying. If I remember, you told me that somebody told him it was an 8, maybe a 9. That card will never see a 9. Hell, it wouldn't even see a 9 in a Beckett. Big old gunshot. There's a gunshot wound right here. Pow. Yeah, the only way that card sees a 9 is if it gets remade in better condition. Yeah, that card got to go back to Panini to get remade to possibly come back in better condition. That bottom right, maybe. That was the lava. Ah, I got you. I blah what you spitting. This is my nemesis right here. The Heritages. I don't have to worry about that because there's a big old pinhole in them. These right here, these cards right here, I got absolutely destroyed on because of one of the edges. I didn't have the I never looked at the edges on them because all the edges were the same, and we went like 100 out of 100 on the first go round. So I was like, well, hell, we'll just send them right back. Centering's a touch off on that one. It's more than a touch. It's on front and the back. He's on the verge of selling for $3,500. He don't need to be on the verge. He just needs to sell it. Yeah, that verge. He needs to stop. Y'all need to stop that verge. Remember. Dimple, dimple, dimple. Let's see if I can show you your gunshot wounds. I don't know if I can because it's on the edge. But you got pow, pow, pow. Yes, Tatis. Tatis. That's what I'm saying. How do you go 107 out of 112 and then do like 25% on everything else you send in that was like that? Top to bottom. Just on the front. Let's make sure we ain't got nothing else. We ain't got nothing else. We'll send it. He said Kyle Riley. I'm gonna send bro Kyle Riley. Sapphire. Sapphire blue. I just like my lighting. My lighting shows me all the imperfections in the card. Whether you, a lot of times you can pick them up with the camera. Sometimes I struggle with it though. Jamal Musala. These stadium chromes, they had a bunch of surface issues to them, if I remember correctly. And there's two of them. There's one right here and there's one right here. There's actually two right there. Big old just sticky pin down in it. Y'all got plans for today? Man, it's like I said, I don't know if it's my lighting or what it is, Russ, but I can spot them. I mean, it just like I'm looking for anything that the light picks up, and my light picks up just about everything. I mean, so what I'm looking for is any of them. Just follow the light. So you're looking for anything that just sticks out of the normal. You know what I'm saying? Because that light will fill a hole up quick. Doing stuff around the house. The centering, yeah. I mean, the centering takes time. It just takes time on the centering. There's a few things that's like this right here. They're going to get you on the centering. You see how his body's outside of his body? That's an old Prism deal right there. So we don't even have to look at that card. It comes back an 8. That entire card can be perfect, but because his body wasn't centered on his body, they're going to pop you on it. Oh, Jason Churio, no thank you. Good. You didn't even look at that card. You didn't even look at that. You look. You didn't even look at it. That card was, that's a miss. That's the clear coat up underneath the clear coat. The Verdugo, nah, I'm not worried about those. Yeah, I'm not worried about those at all. Certain ones I don't even, I'm just like, okay, cool. How about screwed up? That bottom edge right there. You got a curled edge. Is it curled or is it just the damn color of the damn card? Got me over here looking at this shit like I'm blind. I think it's the color of the card. I think the color was playing tricks on me. Oh no. See, same thing right here. See, that's a in. This right here is a factory imperfection. You're good, babe. What's up? Yeah, you see that right there in the cert. Well, I'm trying to get the light back to it. You should be able to see the surface imperfection right there. All right, so a lot of these, there we go, right there. That's underneath the clear coat on the card as well. So the scratch right here, which that's a deep scratch, that would have been difficult anyway. But that right there, they'll pop you on. I don't know what it is about PSA with that, because they hit us on a bunch of them. He said, "Is the curl the thing that looks like a scrolling marquee in the light?" I wish I could find one right here. So, all right. So if I could find another one that's a lot more noticeable, I'll show you what I'm talking about, because it's easier when I just put it up to my hand, and then you see it goes straight line, dip, and then straight line again. So you're not going to see it in that Jalen Green. They're going to kill us on these edges, man. But if you look down at the bottom, okay, here we go. Here, perfect, 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 perfect. Let me find something I can put up to the back of it. It's a dark color. All right, you see that? Let's see if I can back up just a touch. You see that right there? That's straight ahead. All right, so straight ahead, you can see it. So the blue is actually pushed back up onto the card. If that makes sense to you, because I'm holding that card straight in my hand right now. So that's the easiest tell-all right there. Is when you're looking at it straight, if it peels back, it's edge. But if you pay attention, that's the reason why I got the black mats. Because when I'm doing like this, dude, I'm looking down to see off the. I'm getting the darkness where my eyes don't work like others. I'm using my mat as my go-to, because I'm creating a shade, basically shade right here. So everything that I'm looking at in the card is shaded all the way to black. Cut my damn volume. I was like, man, I knew I was hearing something. And it was me I was hearing. I was like, man, what am I hearing? Like I said, just some of this stuff, man, it just takes a little time to get real good at it, dude. And I still don't think I'm real good at it. Like, you got big pinhole right here. So I don't send. There are guys, Russ, that will send the pinhole cards. I'm not, because I mean, to me, it's not. There's a difference in a pinhole and a dimple. A dimple is very noticeable. That right there was considered to me as a dimple. It wasn't a pinhole. But if you look, this card's got it in the same exact spot too. The same spot right here. Now this one's not nearly as bad as the other one though. The other one was deep. This is more like just a. But then you got a bad corner. I'll send you a little checklist, man. It take you 5 minutes a card to start feeling comfortable with it. It take you roughly 5 minutes a card. Because but my thing is like what I would tell you, so then the centering's on this one. What I would tell you is when you find the one imperfection, keep looking at the same card. Yeah, there you go. It's just tap it in instead of whack. Yeah, whack-a-mole. But I would look for all imperfections on the cards. Once I find one, I started looking for all the rest of them. Because if I could find the rest of them, I mean, you see what you understand here. Let me turn it around where you can see what I'm talking about there. So you should be able to see two spots here, well, three spots here, and here, where the white rose up, and that's not including, here. I mean, hell, you can see that we're spot on. Now, you'll look at it sometimes and you'll think it's the card and it's just the edge. But that is the edge where it's rolled in. You'll think it's like the little furries that come on Prism. Yeah, like the little fuzzies that come on Prism. There we go. The fuzzies that are on Prism, sometimes you'll think those are on cards. That's not the card, that's the damn edge. The edge is destroyed. So Heritage, mainly for Heritage, you're looking at corners and edges. Because it's a paper card, it's a thicker paper card stock. So, I mean, we don't even have to talk about it. Then the centering's off right to left on this one. You're heavy over here, you're light over there. But no, man, it took me a long time to get comfortable doing this. It took a long time. The black border background is going to be a nightmare. If you remember, I didn't grade any Jordans or Bichettes because of the black borders. I couldn't get the edges. I couldn't get the edges to be good. Now this one right here, you got a good edge. Now we just got to hope the centering and stuff's on point with it. Yeah, this one didn't look like it was chewed up. But I think I bought like 100 Jordans, and of course those were those damn double cards. And the Jordans, I don't think I had one single one that made it to grading. Steven Hernandez went stupid and didn't open any. Went and bought a ton. I think he had like 3 or 4 out of 500 that went to grade. Let's see, I mean, so I'm curious to see how Series 1 is next week. You see it right there? You see that one? Do you see the one that's up underneath his foot right here? You see the one beside his leg right here? You see the one up in the air over here? And we ain't even looked in the gold. We just looking in the regular. I have no Bowman. And then you're centering, heavy, real heavy, super light. I have no loose boxes of any sports products other than I got Topps Chrome Soccer. Yeah, I got like 3 boxes of Topps Chrome Soccer and some Sapphire something over here. Sell the Burrow. Yep, sell the Burrow. Yeah, David said you've been working your butt off, Derek. Yeah, I was talking to him the other night when he was breaking. He said that I ask about you every night that I'm live. He said you've been working like a madman. Let me know when you see it, Russ. Tell me where it's at. Yeah, tell me what you see wrong already. There you go. On the front, it's super duper on the left side. But if I turn the card around, you would see the bottom edge has got two spots in it. Yep. Like I said, I mean, dude, I don't make fun of. Well, let me rephrase that. I do make fun of you. I need to stop that. I laugh. I go ha ha ha. Right there and right there. So I'm looking at edges. I'm not even really concerned. Hey, you got one on the edge right here too. But yeah, I do make fun of you. I need to stop lying and saying that I don't, because I do. I make fun of you. But if I can help you, I want to help you as well. You just got to take the jokes before I'll help you. Yeah, you just got to take the jokes before I'll help you. Uh, all right, updates. Big issues, Russ, are surface. So you see how? All right, so there is an actual pinhole, but there's a line that comes out of the pinhole. So I mean, again, there's guys that send those cards. I'm not one of them because I mean, let's just be honest. We're not. He sound like a duck. He sound like a duck. Nah, you're nowhere near like a duck. Nah, I get on duck. Duck's a lot different. I literally make fun of him until I'm chuckling. But the the Wanders and update, a lot of them, man, a lot of them. Stupid the back surface. The back surface was trash on them. Kind of like the 2020, kind of like the 2020 Bichettes and Jordans and Nikos. So the backs on the 2020s were just beat all to pieces. So the Wanders, that's the reason why I was wondering how, what was produced with the Wanders, because it kind of, like the Spencer Torkelsons. The Torkelsons were trash. The Wanders were trash. Okay, so if those are trash, like that one's not any good. What print line, what press was running what? Because you've got some that are super, super duper clean. And you're like, okay, you want to find the guys that were running with them. It's centering too. I'm not going to bring up Bryson Stott. Y'all hear the little one? He's in there singing. He's standing right by my door singing to his mama about something. She told him he was fixing to eat lunch and take a bath. He didn't get up, dude. He woke up today. I laid him down last night at 10 o'clock. Me and him did not wake up today until 11 o'clock. Yeah. Me and him both. So, we got a lot of extra rest. She's like, I need to feed him lunch. I said, hell, you just fed him breakfast. Mm, 12. Yeah, there's 12. I mean, you're probably 12 for, let's see, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 38, 40, 42. You're 12 out of 54. Yeah, you're 12 for 54 right now. Am I doing PSA subs again? Hell no, Clay Ketchum. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Everybody now. Go on, sing it with me. I know y'all know the words. Mm. I like that card. Yeah, I like this card. Yeah. What you been doing, Mr. Dog Man? He said back in the day I was around 6%. Yes, you're way better than your normal average. Alright, so this card's got something on the back of it. I felt it. I don't. That card ain't going. Not at all. That card felt like it got like some biscuit dough on the back of it. I'm winding up with a yeast infection. I done touched that card. It's something terrible with that card. Justin Fields. Yeah, how's life, Mr. Clay Ketchum? How's my buddy Rob doing? Yeah, nobody was opening packs. Everybody was eating Pringles. He said, I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. It's one of them bubbled up clear coats. He's good. And the old timer, he's good too. Mr. Butch Cassidy, still buying penny cards. Scottsboro is next weekend. I may drive down. Whoa. Whoa. Look there, Russ. Look there. That's all we had to look. There. There. Or hell, you can even look here and here. You're not doing too much with cards. Now you're going to a wrestling show? with all the with like the figures and stuff. You don't think Rob's coming? Rob just all Rob's doing is just getting a bunch of stuff ready for the Nationals. He just gonna buy a bunch of stuff and see what happens. I went to the show here yesterday. I did terrible selling. I did okay buying up a little bit. No, that was a big old just gash in it, Russ. He's going to the spectacular. He didn't like Dallas, did he, Clay? Top edge, rode over. What up, Raj? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he didn't. That's what I was thinking. He didn't care for Dallas at all. I thought he was more of a Chicago spectacular guy. No one likes Cowboys. Nobody does. But Franco, basically people that are there that marry their cousins, they like the Cowboys. Did you see Clay where Tom Brady retired with a 28-3 record against the Falcons? Yeah, I did think that that was a pretty necessity. It was a fun fact about Tom Brady and the Falcons. I love the Dallas show. Me personally, I thought Dallas show was great. Dallas has been good to me every time except for one. Yeah, I would have sold the beach sand too. I was waiting on it. There we go. Oh man, I knew it was coming. He said, "You can kiss my ass." The Pokemon Bowl today. Now there will be a few injured players on today's field. On today's episode of Not Pokemon, there will be a couple of injured players today. He said, "What? What? Come on, Rainbow Full. Don't fail us now, Rainbow. 50-50, Russ. We're sending it. You'll never recover from that? No. Shu watches Impractical Jokers all the time. Yeah, I've seen the memes where the Falcons is like, all right, you got a 28-3 run, now lose the game, and all of them are just cracking up. Yeah, I've seen the memes where it's like, all right, Matt Ryan, go out and lose the game. In London, I like Kyle Pitts when he's actually wanting to play. This year, it seemed like quite a bit. He was more not really giving a shit because they were not very good, and that's not a good thing. 50-50. 50-50 just because of centering. He said, and I'm above my average. We're not done yet, Russ. We're not done yet. I just felt like giving you a few wins. What are they going to do with the Calvin Ridley deal? Is he coming back next year, or is he suspended? Is he suspended all of next year as well? And does he ever play for the Falcons again? Because if he plays for the Falcons, you got Ridley and uh, Kyle Pitts. Those are two very, 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 very good receivers / tight end receivers you can start with. He was traded. Who was he traded to? Jacksonville has him. Oh, damn. That makes Jacksonville pretty damn strong if he can come back and not gamble on football, which I think is the dumbest stuff in the world. Dude, if they want to gamble on their team winning, I ain't got a problem with it, as long as they ain't gambling on their team losing. The Jags. Let me get the corner. Damn it, Russ. If he can just play, yeah. Which, I mean, again, I don't understand how you can have gambling inside of football stadiums, but tell your players, hey man, you can't gamble on your teams winning. Next season. Yeah, that was a corner. Service was good enough, but you were 100% corner on that one. Anyone associated with I know that. I understand that. But what I'm saying is I think that's a dumbass rule. As long as you never bet against your team, who cares? The NFL's already out there rigging games already. You know what I'm saying? The NFL, I mean, go look at the damn Buffalo game. I mean, not the Buffalo, go look at the Buffalo game. Dude, the Chiefs shouldn't even be in the Super Bowl right now. Yeah, they shouldn't even be in the Super Bowl. They had to make that shit where it was interesting for the spread and keep the spread within line. All right, this Holland don't have the spot over there, but it has it right here. See it right there? The Saints have been hosed by game fixing. Dude, the Saints were part of the game fixing. The other stroke, yeah. They retired Megatron early because he was a lion. Nah, I disagree with that. That dude didn't. That dude couldn't get out of Detroit, so he retired. Same as Barry. They couldn't get out of Detroit, so they had to bounce. Just like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had to go on a dark retreat 10 days. He's going to meditate and not have his phone and sit there as a hippie and come back and take the Miami Dolphins to a Super Bowl. They have to trade him. The shit calls that he got that sway games outcomes, man, you're crazy, dude. There was so much pass interference, holding everything. I mean, let's not talk about the Hail Mary Seattle Green Bay call that screwed everybody that bet on the Packers that night, where 73% of the public's money was for the touchdown interception. I know you remember that. Look. He said, I'm posting a video. You can post it. Yeah, you look, that was, they had to make sure that Russell Wilson got some wins there for a little while so he could be elite for for you. He wins 3 games in the playoffs and everybody's like, he's an elite quarterback. I had to clean on this one. It's got clear coat missing. I can't clean on that, buddy. It's got actual missing clear coat. He's talking about Megatron. Well, just like today, y'all paid attention to who's officiating the game? They have the most calls for offensive holding in the NFL. They're the 5th most in defensive pass interference. So tonight I think you're going to get quite a few penalties tonight as well. That one's got a scratch going this way. I think Philly beats Kansas City tonight. I think it's another one of those where the number one defense. How many times has the number one defense lost in the Super Bowl? Somebody Google that one for me. How many times has the number one rated defense lost in the Super Bowl? Because Philly's got the number one defense in the NFL. I just think their defense is a hell of a lot stronger than what Kansas City's used to playing. Yes, I understand Kansas City's a hell of an offense. If I come to Scottsboro, you can get me a table. Well, what do I want a table for? Yeah, I can't even spell table. Today, Junior. I need to figure out what's going on next weekend. I have no clue what's going on Saturday. I feel like I've got something important that's next weekend. Honestly, I think Peyton's got some kind of a choir thing Saturday at like 4 different places. Jack Wayne. Yeah, I think he's got. Honestly, I thought it was this weekend, and I was wrong. I think it's next weekend. I'm. Hold on, I gotta go ask now. Now you're making me wonder. Hey Amber, when is Peyton's choir thing? March or before the day before our anniversary? Okay. He has nothing next Saturday? Okay. March 4th. I was way off on my dates. Yeah. Hey, dog man, did you catch that? Is there one single Chrome card? Yeah, that one. That one. Nope, that's Topps Chrome. That one. Yeah, you had a couple. I told you guys. Y'all asked me like when people were like, "Hey man, what are y'all gonna do?" Y'all don't realize how bad I am. How truly horrible I am at any dates, remembering anything. Like, oh man, you were gonna come over here on Thursday, was I? Well, what's today? Well, today's Thursday. Oh hell, my bad. Uh, I may make the drive. That card's doo doo. I know everything about my kids. I know he had a program. I just didn't remember when. I thought it was this weekend, next weekend. Nope, it's the 4th. See, that's underneath the clear coat, and the other card it was up here. So it's not just a regular defect. He says, "You don't know anything about your kids, bro. Nothing." I'm gonna assume that's corner. I can see that from there. And it's got a thick penny sleeve. Because whoever, and it's off centered bigger than shit. Because I'm assuming whatever guy you broke with, he just didn't even put your rookies in a top loader. He just said, another thick penny sleeve on the C.J. Abrams. That has, look at this. Look right there. Do you see that? That is not X-ray vision. That is not the X-ray vision SSP where the ball's over here and he knows it's coming. He said, "I'm not sure how many kids I really have." At this point in life, no. I'm not extremely positive that my number is accurate. Centering, heavy, very light. What is it? 2.5 hour drive, dog man? Gonna make me drive 2.5 hours to another state. I gotta listen to Roll Tide like 15, 20 times while I'm there. Roll Tide. Every time somebody sells a card, they scream Roll Tide. Roll Tide. I'm just like, I don't want to do this. Hey, y'all are probably set up in the hallway next to the bathroom, ain't you? Big old gash. And it's off centered. It's heavy, light. Heavy, light. Heavy, light. Light, heavy. Yeah, does he still set people up in the hallway, dog man? When something sells, they have to. Roll Tide. Yeah. All kind of Uncle Daddy's running wild, buying cards of Alabama players. He said, "No, we got a great spot." I know y'all are in that same little spot you're always in. Right there in the middle. So Gogus is gonna walk around, huh? What's he gonna walk around and do? He's out of cards. When I was told, I heard he was a flea market guy now. I heard he worked for his wife. You dumb. No, he said he was bit. He called me a month or so back and got a gash right there. Yeah, he called me about a month or so back and said he was extremely busy doing what they were doing, which was awesome. So he's in, he's out. Yeah. The hell is this? What color is that? Is that one of the silver mosaics, Russ? Got like 5 colors on it, so I'm assuming it's the silver mosaic. Basic red. All right. Message me that. Basic. Oh, here's the silver. Never mind. Stupid ass. Yeah, yeah. Here's the silver one. Never mind. Stupid ass. Yeah. I'm sitting there looking at that one little corner, like, all right, I ain't seen no mosaic this year. What color is this? Uh, Basic red. I'll message that to myself here in a few minutes. Yeah, the silver's right behind it. Well, I'm going off of like 2020s where nothing was ever the color it was supposed to be. You had orange reactive, blue reactive, red reactive, pink camos. None of that shit mattered because none of it was what they said it was supposed to be. Mm, I would have 50-50'd you until I seen the centering. Irish, what are you doing today? Y'all cooking and stuff, getting ready for the football game? Going to your mama's for them chicken feets? Barbecue chicken. Please let one of them be. Look, Russ, are we really doing this now? You didn't even look at the damn Bobby Witt purpose. I was telling them when I first went live that me and Lil Man laid down at like 10 o'clock last night, and both of us woke up at after 11 this morning. Me and him both. Dude, we was snoozed. Heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, very light, heavy, very light. Flip it over. Heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light. I'm gonna get messages more. Hey, bro, you wanna look over some cards for me? I'll say nope. Well, I seen you were on YouTube looking over Russ's cards just because I owed Russ some money. Yeah, I borrowed some money from Russ, and Russ was like, "I'll do it, but you gotta let me send you some cards to look over." And I was like, "Man, I don't do that no more." He's like, "That's cool and all, but that's the only way I'm letting you borrow this money." I was like, "You know what, man? Let's do it. You gonna live once, right?" You took the candy, didn't you? I did. Yeah. He said you visit the old man in the basement, dude. Raj, I'm telling you, I don't know what it was, man, but me and that fat one, dude, we was out. I woke up 4 or 5 times and was just like, all right, cool, whatever. We just gonna keep sleeping. I hate these little bitty cards. Every time I'd wake up, he'd still over there snooze. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna roll over and go back to sleep. I'll send me off on that one. Yeah. You know the feeling where they sleep like 2, 3 hours longer than they supposed to, and you're afraid to move, so you just like sit there because it only happens like um, every 7 years. So you have to take it when you can. I don't even think it's a 50-50, Russ. It's a silver messy. We'll take a 9 on it, I guess. Guess we're okay with a messy 9. Nope. Yeah, you just sit there and go, man, it's in God's hands now. We just gonna take our chances. Yep. Oh, dude, he got up. Amber was like, I didn't know if I was gonna have to come in here and just wake him up. She's like, I kept looking at that diaper, going, that ain't finna be good, because you knew his diaper was fixing to explode. He's looking at you and he goes, I don't have a pee pee butt. I'm like, oh, pimpin', you definitely, I can smell it. The pee pee butt is strong with this one. Like, young Padawan, the pee pee butt is strong with this one. No pee pee butt. You're like, the hell? You wouldn't have no pee pee butt if you would just get up and use the potty. Mm. Now your room smell like hot pee for the next 2 days, but that's just the chances you took to get them 3 extra hours of sleep. Yeah, you cool with it because you got 3 full extra hours of sleep. Yeah, you just in there, you burning candles at night now. You just like whatever, man. We taking our chances. Who cares, man? All this little dude drinks is water, uh, water, milk, and sweet tea. But it don't have no aroma of those said things. He says double that smell. It's like one can sense when the other one's peeing, so they both pee at the same time. Yes. Yeah, 30-pound baby, 25-pound baby wearing a 15-pound diaper. Yeah, everything's good. I don't know what would lead you to believe that ain't nothing fine. Mm-mm. And as a parent, we all know what happens if they sleep too long and explode one of them pee diapers. Dude, Raj, I'll send you a picture. Amber looks at me and goes, do you see anything not right about your son? And he was in the living room. I was in the kitchen. So I take out my phone and I zoom in on him. Dude, he got like a knot on the backside of him. And I was like, so our house is about to stink here in just a few minutes. She was like, he just grabbed the table and grunted. I was like, oh yeah, our entire house is gonna smell bad for the next 2 hours. I told Shu, that's what I told Shu. I was like, man, when Peyton was little, Peyton would Peyton could fill a diaper up quick, all right, with pee. You be in the middle of sleeping, you wake up and you're like, what the hell is this? What is it? And you're like, did I do? And you're like, ah, damn. You look over and little dude still knocked out, done peed on you and him. It's horrible. Yeah, it is the most horrible feeling in the world at 3:45 in the morning to have to change bed sheets, a pee diaper, and your clothes. Mm-hmm. Look, he sent me all these Jew Bellinghams like a year and a half ago. Russ didn't think my eye was right then, so he sent them all back to me this time to see if any of them got through. The answer's still no, Russ. You would climb up in the bed and the diaper's still sitting there. All right, Russ, let's see how you did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. I'm going to say 30 and 3 50-50. So you got 33 cards there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21. 2, 4, 6, 8, 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 40. 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. 2, 4, 6, 8, 60. 2, 4, 6, 8, 70. 2, 4, 6, 8, 80. 2, 4, 6, 8, 90. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 103. You went 33 of 136 with 3 50-50s. That's actually a lot better than what you normally would do. I mean, we only got this stack compared to that stack. So kicks, non-kicks. But thank God I paid him off all of his money. Now I don't have to look over no more cards ever again. Thank God I paid him off. I don't have to ever look at any cards ever again. $33 at 166. That's not bad. Irish. I'm gonna send that one. Here's my other ones. Berserker. Articuno V. Those are my 3 news to go to grading. Brew, you got the cards. Russ. 2 more. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm steal 2 of your card savers. That way I ain't got to do it now. Yeah. You got the cards, the 10 packs. No, you got them. What are you talking about? Russ. Well, I mean, that was the ones that I seen that I thought were real good. He said, any personals or crown? I don't have any Crown Zenith, I don't think. You're going to trip when I show you how much Pokemon stuff I actually have. Let's see. So, these are all the packs that I currently own, Raj. That's all the packs I currently own. Let's see. Fusion. Handful of Brilliant. Battle Styles, and 5 Astral. He said 40 for that stack. Let's go. There's more than $40 in Brilliance. No. Yeah, hell no. Yeah, that's all the Pokemon I currently have that's loose. I don't have any. I won't have any Crown Zenith until next week. Get Russ's box over here. Yeah, Russ, is it bad that you have a box on my shelf that just has your name on it? He's almost a booster box worth. Let's see. Yeah, there's always a box on my shelf with your name on it. Yeah, there's a box on my shelf with your name. Y'all, trick y'all. At least I completely hear something from across the room. Now I keep a box. There's nothing in the box other than some labels. I'm done. Then some labels, but it's got your name on it. Huh? No, I'm on the computer. I'm live. I am done. I'm boxing everything up right now. Yeah. Yeah, there's a box that sits on my shelf that has your name on it. See, watch this. Let's see. I'll just text it to him. All right, fellas. I am done. I don't think I'm doing anything else. I think it's time for foosball. I think it's time to be acting a fool. So let's see what happens. I don't have a box. Anything mine Bruce Stilson said I do. Yes. Yes, Irish, you're correct. Guys, be safe. I'll see y'all later.